This is a big story, and he wants it all for himself.
It's a point worth making, and I'd like to thank Perry for bringing it up. You know, it's a treacherous path, this, for all of us. But step by step, there's less chance of a slip. Okay? Because believe me, there will be slips. There's always slips. The backsliding. No, there's none of us perfect. But we've got to be prepared for it. We've got to fight it. Nobody should be defeated over the odd setback. All right? Thank you.
My name's Sadie. I'm an alcoholic. And I miss her. She's on my mind. She's still on drink. But I will find her. And when I do, I'll find myself. AA gives us the strength. Thanks.
What do you want? Take a vote. Come on. I asked you what you wanted. All right. So, here'll do.
Hello, my name's Harry, and I'm an alcoholic. And that's about it. Needed saying. Thanks.
Been a while since you came to a meeting?
If I wanted to talk, I would have stayed. Give us a St. Clement's and a Jim Beam. Treble.
Same glass?
Not unless you're drinking it. What are you having?
Nothing for me, thanks. How's Vita? Why do it, Harry?
I didn't give this up to save money, that's one. Two, I haven't given it up. I know you mean well, Josh. I drink alone, all right, mate? Bit of respect both ways.
I'm not banging a tambourine in your ear, Harry. I just want to help.
How much?
It's cheap from the offie. 20.
Yeah, can I have a taxi, please? I'm on the bridge on the canal. Well, the river, then. Actually, love, turns out I've got a lift.
Thanks for letting us know.
You're welcome.
Where is he?
Number 5.
Any chances under the limit?
None. Hey, Nick, I haven't put it in the book yet. I haven't called the doctor either.
Who were the arresting officers?
Hutton and Sherman.
Oh, no Sherman.
They're both manageable. What do you think?
I should have stayed at home. I'll check him out. No pressure.
Someone called Josh. He's on that number. Might be helpful.
Guilty as charged?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's it then, isn't it?
Yes.
How long have you been back on the
Let
drink?
me deal with this, will you, Nick?
Where you been staying this past week? Yes. I've spoken to Rita. You can blank me, Harry, but she's your wife.
She threw me out.
She told you to get help. All she wanted was...
Obviously, I don't love her enough, all
You
right?
arsehole.
Yeah. Yeah, fine. Look, I'll tell you what's coming to me, and then I've had it, OK? I'm getting out of it. I'll go back to London.
And that's serious,
Yeah,
isn't it?
this is not my part of the world. This is your people up here, not mine.
And what about Rita?
But what about her?
She's yours. See, Harry, it seems to me you just don't care.
I'm a drink driver, Nick. Now, what is that in your book, eh? Close to the lowest, isn't it?
Yeah?
Well, here I am.
I didn't mean that, Harry. You went to an AA meeting this evening. I spoke to Josh. He's worried he's made things worse.
So what?
So why pretend you're not trying?
Because I am not.
But you went to the meeting.
Oh, come on, Nick. Do you remember what we used to call them, the Catholics? Hey, forgive me, Father, then straight down the pub. Yeah, I went for a good drink.
So you don't even want to stop?
After tonight, I doubt it. Can't see any point, can you? I'd have to hire a 24-hour chauffeur, get me to work. 2 of them.
Yeah. Lose your license, you lose everything, right?
Maybe that was the idea.
Here's your stuff.
Trouble is, it's not that simple, Harry. You don't get off that easy. No charges. It never happened. You're free to go. Go on. You go to London if you want to, but if you go, you are going stone sodding teetotal. You are going when you've faced out Rita, when you've looked after Alice, Jonathan, Snappy, Jackie, the baby, when you've dealt with me and Jack and the other 2 lads who have gone out on a limb for you. Then you can go.
Have you seen these invoices? We are owed by every single national newspaper. Now, which papers are expecting stuff from us this week?
All these?
Right, I want a fax sent to all of them. We do not deliver until all outstanding bills are paid. And on new commissions, I want a fax on the day guaranteeing payment within 4 weeks.
I've got a 10:30 deadline.
I don't care.
I only make money when I sell.
Well, we're not being paid anything, are we? So you won't lose.
Harry, you can't penalise him because of that.
Just do it.
I'll send it.
No, this is... Harry, this isn't working out. I can do 5 days on a piece, and the commission comes to £60.
Right, quicker.
News Associates. Hang on.
You sending this?
It's Martin Wilson.
Is this Jonathan's?
It's the Times, Harry. Remember and ask him for the money first.
The piece for the Mail took me...
Martin, it's Harry. Yes, I'm fine. Yeah. Yes. OK. Deadline? Yeah. No, well, of course I've got a photographer. Yeah, no problem. OK, thank you.
The piece for the Mail took me 4 days.
Listen, £200 a week plus commission. How's that?
Oh.
Beats me how you've managed so long. Right, we're covering a shoot-in. The IRA have claimed it. Where's Stappy?
Durham County Cricket Club team photos.
Oh, shit. Give him a ring.
Harry.
What? What? Jonathan, get your camera. Come on, the others will be there before us.
Invoices.
You handle them.
Thank you.
Over it, please. Very nice. Give us a smile.
That's better. Taxi! Come on, get in.
Harry, where are we going?
Don't start. Woodlands Avenue. Yeah, round here, I've got a map. Whitby, quickest route. Times, eh?
Yes, how come?
Well, it sounds like a bit of a balls up to me. Sometimes you have stories breaking all over the place. The editor has to decide which one to go with. If he's wrong, they've got reporters everywhere, but not where it's happening. That's the trouble with filling in. You see, we're behind the pace. The other papers would have sent reporters there 2 or 3 hours ago. Got it?
Do you want the scenic route?
Get in the car. Oh, terrific.
What?
The lads are up from London.
Yeah, we had you down as missing, presumed dead, Salter.
Are they friends?
Once upon a way back when. Tell them nothing, OK? Absolutely nothing. You all right, lads?
There, doing nicely, thank you, Harry. Pity you missed the photo opportunity. Might have been a big day for the Whitby advertiser. Right, yeah.
I'm sorry, this area is closed.
Oh, come on, mate. Couple of pictures.
The press were allocated half an hour.
We only want a minute.
And I've given you my answer. Now...
Excuse me. We're representing the Times.
There's a briefing at 2:30 in the Bay Hotel. Right now, I want you off the beach. Shall I fill you in, Harry?
Yeah, please do.
This bloke got shot.
So they're the famous tabloid journalists, are they?
Yeah. The little quiet one works for the Sun. The rest are from the so-called quality papers. Never that simple, is it? Anyway, they can't have got much, otherwise they wouldn't still be hanging about up here. I'm going down to the press conference. You get a picture of where it happened.
But...
We need it, Jonathan.
Yes, but you...
Badly. You want to work for the big papers? This is the time to get noticed. We're all covering the same story. We've got the same deadline. You get the picture? So, get the picture. I want to wipe the floor with this lot. Anyway, I want to know where my £200 a week's going.
sir, if you don't mind, this is a restricted area. You.
I thank you. Thank you. Having contacted members of the victim's family, I can now release his name. The murdered man was Robert Quinton. That's Quinton. He was 48 years old. Until his retirement 15 months ago, Robert Quinton had served as a colonel in the Royal Northumbrian Regiment. Since that time, he'd been actively involved in business.
Yeah, excuse me.
No, questions at the end. Later. Robert Quinton was last seen alive, leaving this hotel at 17:30 yesterday evening. Now, we understand from the hotel staff that he regularly went for a run and a swim at this time.
Can you tell us how long he'd been staying here?
Mr. Quinton was at this hotel for 6 days. His body was found at 07:15 this morning. He had 4 gunshot wounds. 1 to the head, 1 to the neck, and 2 to the chest.
Alice, it's Harry. Can you hear me? Now listen, remember that piece we done on the Royal Northumbrian Regiment? Yeah, the one that's going to get disbanded. Now listen, my contact man there was a Major Fairfax or something. Look him up and arrange a meet for today. He owes me, so don't take a note. All right, love? Straight back.
I think that concludes my part. Commander?
Commander Cockrell, Anti-Terrorist Squad. Early this morning, a local radio station received a phone call from the IRA claiming responsibility for the shooting of Robert Quinton. A recognized code was given.
Can you tell us, Commander, who Mr. Quinton was working for?
When I've finished, please. Thank you. Since 1985, the Royal Northumbrians have completed 5 tours of duty in Northern Ireland. On 3 of these, Colonel Quinton was the commanding officer. The caller to the radio station quoted this fact.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Can you hold steady? Thank you. Steady.
Was Quinton working for the security services in any way?
Categorically, no.
Was he staying alone at the hotel?
Yes, he was.
Would a police
Alice.
issue in a description?
Yes.
Major Fairfield's out in Germany till tonight, so I've booked you an appointment with him for tomorrow.
No, that's no good, love. I need...
Yeah, but hang on. There was another name on the file, a Sergeant Littler. Jojo Littler, yeah. Well, I phoned him at home and he's going to come into the office this evening at 6.
Jojo, yeah, that's okay, yeah. Right, I'll call you later. Jojo.
Can you tell us what line of business Mr. Quinton was in?
We understand he recently set up a company in Holland which handled the transportation of refrigerated food products.
Harry Salter. Perry Williams. Thanks for covering us. How's it going?
I'm sorry.
Perry Williams from The Times. Do you want to fill me in?
What you talking about?
I had a blowout on the motorway and they called you out, right? Well, I'm here now.
No. Come on. Talk about this outside, all right? Come on.
Listen. You listen to me. They put you up to that, didn't they?
Harry, I've just arrived.
Well, that's fine. Then why don't you go?
Harry, look. Here. You'll get paid, OK? Full fee.
I'll get paid all right, mate, because I am on the job. This is my story. My angle.
Good. When they finish in there, we'll go through the notes.
Stop there. I don't debt for anybody. Not anybody. I am doing this story.
Not for the Times, you're not.
Martin Wilson called me.
OK, you can speak to him. I've just spoken to him.
Hello? He called me twice.
Martin? Yeah, it's Perry. I'm here. I'm with him now. Well, seems to be something of a problem. Can you have a word? Thanks. Here he is. Satisfied? Salter! I want my phone, the notes, and any photos. That's my phone. You're going to get a bill for this.
And you're going to get a bill for this.
Oh. You're right. Sorry. Christ. Salter! Harry! Salter!
Don't ask me, I don't know.
Well, the Times have left a couple of pretty uncomplimentary messages.
Well, he did hit somebody.
What?
Who? I don't know, I was doing something.
Why don't you have an early day?
No, it's okay, Harry.
Please. Go on. Thank you.
Harry, don't forget you've got Jojo coming in at 6. You know, Sergeant Littler from the Royal Northumbrian.
Yeah, fine. Okay. Thank you.
This is Martin Wilson at the Times. I'm sorry you haven't found it necessary to return my calls, Harry. We're still considering what action to take. But it would help your cause considerably if you were to pick up the phone and have a conversation about the situation.
It's Harry. Did we get any pictures, Martin? Yes, we did. And no, you can't have them. I said you can't have them. I always thought the Times was a lot classier without photos on the front page. Wouldn't you agree, Martin?
Well, his car's there.
I just want to know he's all right, that's all.
He won't be.
Harry, what you doing?
I'm waiting for Jojo.
Who's Jojo?
Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner. I don't know. I think he's late.
Come on home, Harry.
No, not tonight. Alice call you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been looking out for me. I've had a really bad day.
She said...
I had the story and I could have walked it. All they had was a geezer getting shot, but I knew his regiment was shutting down. So sort of perfect in a way. The two, you know, death of a regiment crap. I expect, read the papers tomorrow, they've all done the same story. I can't tell you what it was like when that geezer showed up.
Look, you need some help. I shouldn't have...
How much do you love me, Rita? Don't answer that. Just go, if it's enough.
I shouldn't have told you to leave.
Well, you did. And I'll decide if and when I'm coming back. Was that your answer? That much? Yeah? Jojo, you little...
I couldn't make it earlier, Harry. How you fixed now?
Yeah, all right, well, come over here. Bring the bottle. Where are you?
Look, you know the transporter bridge, Middlesbrough? I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Listen, you can meet me over the other side, mate, can you? I'll set it up then.
Who's that?
No, it's a cab. Station taxis. Look, I'm sorry. I've had a couple of drinks. All right, well, otherwise I would have come on my own. What's the matter with you?
Why did you want to see me today?
I'm covering this. Look, am I causing you a problem?
Covering what? What are you covering?
I didn't do it in the end, the Quinton killing.
What do you mean you didn't do it?
Well, I didn't do it.
Let's leave this, eh? Can we? Oh, you're all drunk, I'm all over the place. Let's just forget it.
So, once he knew you weren't doing the Quinton story, he was all right?
Yeah, but what am I doing meeting him on a boat thing in the middle of nowhere?
Have you tried ringing him this morning?
Yeah, that number you had yesterday.
His mother's?
No reply.
Do you want me to give him a go at the barracks?
Go on, then.
Well, what are you going to say to him?
What's it all about, Elfie? I don't know. You remember him, don't you?
Yeah, he was a good lad.
Dead handy.
How do you mean?
Harry and I did a piece on the Royal Northumbrians when the MOD announced their closures. And the regiment assigned Jojo to us, you know, show us around. He was very helpful.
Not last night, he wasn't.
So did you meet Quinton?
If I did, I wouldn't remember him.
Sergeant Littler, please. Yeah, thanks.
When Alice phoned Jojo, he was dead keen to come over here.
Yeah, but did you tell
Could
him
I
what it was
speak to
about?
Sergeant Littler, please? Oh, OK. Thanks. Jojo took voluntary retirement 12 months ago.
Harry? Harry?
Dave, what? Hello, come through.
This way, thank you.
Show him through, Alice. Look,
I'm sorry you've got this one. Harry, she's a bloody nightmare. Sorry. Who is she?
VAT. Now, what are we going to do about this?
Well, Jojo was obviously scared, frightened, whatever, that you wanted to see him about Quinton, so we need to find why.
Right, got it. I'm going to go vatting. Now, find out where Jojo is, check out Quinton, and find out what they've both been doing since they retired.
This one.
I bought that for someone for information on a brewery scam.
Nope.
Oh, come on, love.
Here. Absolutely not.
Look, that's nothing to do with VAT. That's Frank's fund. He's an American, Frank Drury. Gave us $50,000 to buy information. You really don't understand how we work, do you?
Harry?
Look, say we were a garage. You need a tracking machine to do wheel alignments. What do? You go out and buy one, don't you? Then you claim the VAT on it. Now, with me, it's information.
Yes, but if you had looked at revised form 700/13, then
All
you'd
right,
see...
love, please, shut up, just for a minute.
Harry, please.
Definitely shut up. Look, how often do you walk down the high street and you see something happening that's going to make headline news in the national papers? Eh? Once in a lifetime? Maybe? Well, it's the same with me, love. I mean, it's not just luck. I have to go out and pay for my stories. I mean, if I'm offered the whereabouts of the Princess of Wales in exchange for a couple of tickets to see Pavarotti at Covent Garden, I'll go out and buy the tickets. And you're going to give me the VAT on them. Information to me is the same as a tracking machine is to a garage. It's how I do my business. You're hopeless. I'm getting a new accountant. Come on, you and me, let's go and negotiate this over a drink. I'll have a large Jim Beam and,
A large vodka and tonic, please.
So, think we're going to get somewhere? Can I beat you down?
I don't know. Open the negotiations. It's got nothing to do with what I can let you have.
Oh, yes, it has.
Some of these receipts just aren't even claimable. I mean, look.
Well, that's the curry I had.
Harry, we've traced Jojo. We've spoken to his mother, and she's given us the number where he's working. And it's for the same firm that Quinton set up when he left the army.
What's the name of the firm? Sorry about this.
The Northumbrian Group. It's in Northallerton.
Yeah, we could fit them in before Major Fairfield. It's not that far from Catterick.
Right, come on, we've got to go. Yes, I'm sorry, love. Can I give you a ring?
Well, what time?
Oh, I don't know. What's your number?
That's if it's after 6.
Right, I'll be in touch. Well, come on! Oh, we're all coming, are we?
And I'm driving. Come on, Harry, it's still half cut from last night.
Right, you drive. Down here. Where's the office, mate?
Upstairs.
You.
Thank you.
I hope they told you I don't have very long.
No, neither do we.
Fine. What can I do for you?
Well, we're doing a piece on Robert Quinton.
Good. This company wouldn't exist but for him. We're still somewhat reeling from yesterday's news.
May I ask how you met him?
Certainly. We were in the army together. The same goes for everyone else employed here. We're all ex-members of the Royal Northumbrians.
Sarge! Sarge! I've told you, I don't answer to that. I'm Jojo.
Every officer has a regard for the welfare of his men, even if it's only for selfish reasons. You can't command without loyalty. The difference between Robert Quinton and the rest of us is that he was uncompromisingly dedicated to them. Once it became clear that the regiment was going to be merged, that men were going to be shed, he began the setting up of this company. He was adamant that no one should be simply discarded, and he achieved it. Anyone taking voluntary retirement could come here. It was our good fortune that he proved to be as good a businessman as he was a soldier. He utilized our skills and logistics. He made us diverse. We're really several companies under one umbrella. We deal in transportation. We have a marquee hire section, mobile catering. Here.
Sir?
Oh, thanks. Yes, I'm coming. I'm sorry, I have an appointment elsewhere. You haven't had much time. Do ring or come again if I can give you more.
Bit of a bloody hero, Quinton, wasn't he? What?
I'm trying to figure that Jojo out.
Yeah, pity we didn't see him.
I did when we first got here.
Well, did he see you?
Yes.
And?
He just froze. Look, they've only got my name on their list, right? You two go back to the office, I'll see Fairfield, get a cab.
No, we're waiting here for you.
Won't be appreciated. They're a bit jumpy after yesterday. See you there.
He was out there, leading from the front. So it doesn't surprise me he was on an IRA list. Although, given that he'd retired, it's an alarming trend.
What's the dirt on him?
None. He was an exemplary officer.
Off the record.
He was a complete pain in the neck. I mean, really. Off the record.
Why?
This really is off the record, isn't it?
Come on.
He split the regiment. He was a traditionalist. You didn't meet him when you were writing that piece on us, did you? No, of course not. We wouldn't have let you anywhere near him.
How did he split the regiment?
He utterly rejected the idea of this regiment merging with another. Despised anyone who countenanced it. He became strident and really rather unhinged by it all. Felt enormously betrayed, I believe. So, when the merger was confirmed, well, he left.
Yeah, I went over to that company he formed, the Northumbrian group.
Oh, God. They're all his traditionalist allies, aren't they? Did you know they've all retained their rank? They've kept the hierarchy. Colonel Quinton was the chairman. Lieutenant Colonel Gulliver's the managing director, all the way down to the corporal, who's the storeman. I think they see themselves as preserving the true continuity of the Royal Northumbrians, whereas we who stayed and accepted the change are considered, well, disloyal at the best. Off the record, Harry.
Off the record, mate.
Hello, News Associates. Oh, hiya, Rita. How are you? I know he's not back yet. Okay, I'll tell him you called. Bye, doll.
Right, we're going to do it, yes?
Yep.
Yeah. OK, I'll arrange to meet him later at Disneyland.
bloody hell's that?
I'm trying to learn Spanish. Turn it
I
off.
never touched it.
Buenos dias. The one on the left, the furthest on the
Which
left.
one? On what left? Is this him?
I don't know. Yeah. Stay put. Unless I need you.
Why don't you go to Northumbrian Group today?
I'm interested in you working for the company Quinton set up. Come on, you got to tell me something, you know that.
What did you say to Gulliver?
You weren't mentioned. But I ought to tell you, Jojo, all the phone calls in my office are recorded. And if I walk away from here with nothing, I should go straight back to Gulliver with last night's tape, which is you inviting me to come out here. Now, if that's not a problem for you, go home. Because this is my best shot.
So I went and said I was going. Found out I couldn't.
How do you mean?
Well, I was one of the 12 who started Northumbrian Group, all long servers.
This was under Quinton?
Yeah. Well, each of us invested our redundancy money, 18 months tax-free pay. I put in 26,000. Well, I wanted it back. They didn't have it.
So?
So I pushed it. Gate crashed a board meeting. And I was told. Yeah, and this is the only thing I know. Quinton did a runner with over 300,000.
What'd they do about it?
Well, expanded to stay in business. Took on more men from the regiment, used their redundancy money.
No, I mean, what about the police? Weren't they after Quinton?
Yeah, well, they didn't go to the police. Well, it's all about honour, Harry. If you haven't given 20-odd years to a regiment, it makes no sense. But, well, yesterday, I hadn't heard anything leading up to it. But I got a fright.
The IRA killed Quinton.
Did they? Good.
They gave a code. They claimed responsibility.
Right. You know how many tours we did in Northern Ireland, Harry? I can tell you codes. Look, it's nothing, it's just a fear, right? I know nothing except that maybe we could have done it. Oh, for Christ's sake, it's what we trained for. But if you go in there saying I called you...
No, your name won't be brought into it.
Yes, it would.
No.
Yes, look, you're not listening. I don't know anything.
You know Quinton walked off for 300 grand, don't you?
Yeah, and how long before somebody remembers I was your regimental contact?
Jojo, you just told me Quinton was probably murdered by your...
And you told me, Harry, that if I explained to you why you couldn't go back to Gulliver, you wouldn't. Now, you said you'd let it drop. You said that.
What if I offered you £26,000 back? It's all right, it's a fund I control. I know you want out. I know how that feels. 26.
You haven't heard me, have you?
Yes, I have.
No! I can't, and I won't testify against my regiment.
Oh, come on, mate. You've all left the army now.
No! Wrong! Wrong!
Listen, I'm not frightened of them.
I was talking about me, not you.
Yeah. Nick, I want your advice. I've been given some information, but my supply is not...
Harry, I'll help you with one thing at the moment. It's not feeding you stories.
Oh, I'm asking for advice, mate.
OK. Stop drinking and go home.
Oh, great.
Go home to Rita.
Rita, my friend, I've got something here which I know is going to help me get where I want to go.
We're talking about London again, aren't
No,
we?
I want to work for a newspaper again. You know that. The only way I'm going to do that is with a story. A great story.
Good morning, news associates. I'm sorry he's not here just now. Yeah, I will. Bye. Well, Well, I can't put them through to him, can I?
No. But this is getting ridiculous.
Good morning, news associates. Yeah, hang on, who's calling? It's the BBC.
Is that Jojo?
If it was Jojo, Harry, I'd put him through.
Hello? Call me a cab.
Yeah. You're a cab. Yeah.
Where you going?
VAT.
Thanks very much.
If that's all right with you.
Brilliant. Okay, fine. 15th? Yeah. Bye. Excellent.
Are you leaving us?
No, I've applied to the BBC to do a video diary. And they give you a camera and they train you and you film what you do. And I'm picking mine up on the 15th.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Where is he?
Mr. Salter.
Robert Quinton.
You're at the right meeting. We were just discussing him. Will you sit down?
So these are the officers, are they?
Mr. Salter.
I want to ask you...
Mr. Salter, I think it's only fair to tell you that Joseph Littler came to see me this morning. Jojo. He told me he'd had meetings with you. He also told me what was said. I think your insinuations are very serious. If you have conviction, I suggest that you take them to the police. In fact, I'd encourage it. We were just considering whether we should. Rumor is damaging. I can assure you we will defend ourselves against defamation if you persist. We are a business with a reputation to guard.
Or a regiment. Mine honour is my own. Both grow in one. Take my honour from me, and my life is done.
I'm sorry.
£300,000.
You'll have to say more.
Quinton took it.
Yes. It was an agreed sum, and he accepted it. The company was his. He wanted to move on, so we bought him out. Our books are open for examination, Mr. Salter. I think perhaps...
Logistics, right?
I'm afraid drink is clouding sense. So, if there's nothing else...
Else? Oh, yes, there's plenty else. Your skills in logistics, your pamphlet says every eventuality catered for.
Mr. Salter, we've been very accommodating.
So where's Jojo, then? Hey? You've got to tie this whole thing up. What have you got on the menu for him? Hey? Where is he? It's a very simple question, Mr. Gulliver. Where's Jojo?
Excuse me, sir. I heard he was here.
Sir? Oh, I see. The sergeant's back in line, is he? What do you feel about Quinton, eh? What do any of you feel about him? Was it Bill or was it Ben? I think it was the Northumbrian group.
This is not only tiresome, it's offensive.
You're telling me, mate?
Mr. Salter, our lawyers are a phone call away. Now you will leave, please, or we will...
Take me for a swim? Don't you worry, arsehole. I am going. Regimental honour intact.
Stop it, Harry. It matters. Loyalty works both ways. Something you wouldn't know about.
What is honour? A word, air. Who has it? He that died a Wednesday. Henry the something. Part something. Hello.
Hello.
I do hope you haven't got a husband.
Did have. Don't now.
I need a bath and a plaster.
My God, what have you
been doing?
It's a long story.
Come on.
Oh.
Well, keep still.
The thing is, I was there or thereabouts. I've still got it. And one day...
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
See, good journalists are best. They don't have to go out and find it. Things come to them. And it came. Even if I can't have it, it came. Come here. You see?
You're all wet.
'Cause I'm in the bar. Oh, I'm sorry. I want to go home. I ought to go home.
I know Rita. I know your wife.
Oh, shit. That's another problem of living in Darlington.
I still asked you round, though.
Before I met her, I would have stayed.
Before you met her, I probably wouldn't have asked you.
So what are we going to do about the VAT, eh?
I think you'd better pay up, don't you?
I ought to say no. Take you upstairs.
But one step at a time, eh?
Yeah, you're right.